Hello, students and families, and welcome to the next video in our new student roadmap series. Today we'll be discussing engaging with campus life. So today you will hear from a few presenters. You'll hear from myself, Erica Gardner, Director of Student Engagement, as well as Denzel Stewart, Associate Director of Student Engagement, and ending off with Tiffany Justice, who serves as our Director of Campus Safety. So first, we'll be talking about involvement on campus. So we want to make sure that you are learning all about our campus community. There'll be so many opportunities for you to explore campus, and today we'll be discussing how you can engage outside of the classroom. So as I mentioned, my name is Erica Gardner, she, her pronouns. I serve as the Director of Student Engagement.
Hello, everyone. My name is Denzel Stewart. I serve as the Associate Director of Student Engagement, and I use he, him pronouns.
So before we continue, we want to tell you a little bit about what you should expect from the Office of Student Engagement. So we want to make sure that throughout your campus experience, you as a student can build community, balance your academics as well as personal life, and strengthen your social and intellectual skills, as well as making sure you are making space to grow through diverse perspectives and experiences on campus.
And we support you in so many different ways. So we support our commuter students. I always say that our commuter students, this is their home away from home, and we offer different benefits for our commuter students, whether that's through our Office of Student Engagement, where we have our commuter food pantry, or we have our commuter lounge, and we also have our commuter lockers. So if you're looking to put your books or any of your stuff in your while here on campus, we have those lockers here for you. We also we support our student engagement team. So our student engagement team puts on events weekly for our student body. That is our student programming board. And they offer different events such as our warm up with set at the beginning of each fall semester, our Getting to Goucher Day, and also our at the end of each academic year, our annual gala. And we also have our Office of Student Engagement interns. These are the first people who greet you when you come into our office in Mary Fisher. They are here to help assist you with learning about what's going on in our office throughout the academic semester and academic year, and just to learn about different RSOs or different events that may be happening around campus through our office.
We also provide general oversight for our registered student organizations or RSOs, which we'll talk about a little bit later. Our office also oversees new student orientation, so you'll be hearing more about that in the next couple of weeks in another video where we'll be able to introduce our staff as well. And lastly, we also support our Student Government Association or SGA, which serves as the umbrella organization for our RSOs. SGA also serves as an advocate for our students on campus and as the voice of the student body. So we encourage students to get involved in any of these groups mentioned.
So we market to students in multiple different ways. So we have our Engaged Goucher platform, which is our engagement platform here through the Office of Student Engagement. This is where you'll see our different RSOs where they put in all their events. So you can see when those events are happening, but not just our RSOs, but different departments and offices on campus where you can see what events are happening on campus. Also, we send out our weekly What's Happening at Goucher email, which is on Wednesday, it's our annual newsletter where you'll see events happening through our office, through our student engagement team, our RSOs, and different departments around campus as well. Also, we put flyers around campus within our residential and academic buildings, so you can see all the events that are happening in those areas, and also via social media as well. So we market to our students in a variety of different many ways where you can see different events that are happening around campus.
So here's a list of our current registered student organizations. This is not all of them. We currently have 53 organizations on campus. So this is just a few of them. If there's something here that you don't see that you are interested in, we encourage you to start your own organization on campus. Once you get to campus in the fall and start your orientation experience, Denzel and I will have more information on how to get started with a club or organization.
So here's our Engage Goucher webpage. This is, like I stated before, this is our Engage Goucher engagement platform. So this is where you'll see all our different RSOs. So if you would like more information regarding our RSOs, this is where you'll go via our webpage. And also, if you can download, we have a mobile app where you can download our Engage Goucher app here via your phone. We do actually will encourage you to download the app before orientation.
So lastly, we just want to provide you with some upcoming events to look forward to in August and September once you get to campus. So first will be your orientation experience. That will start on Saturday, August 22nd, and it will go through Wednesday, August 26th, which is the day before classes begin. Wrapping up our orientation experience will be our opening celebration, which is an opportunity for our new students, so that is you, as well as our returning students, to come back and celebrate the start of the semester. So you'll get more information on that. And then we will transition into Welcome Week.
So yeah, we have our annual Welcome Week, which will run from Wednesday, August 26th through Saturday, September 5th. During that week, we have a variety of different events put on by our office through our student engagement team and through a variety of different offices around campus. It's just an exciting week where you can come and see and have some and socialize with a lot of your friends and incoming students, but also returning students as well.
Following our Welcome Week, we will also have the Student Involvement Fair. So, all of those RSOs we showed you earlier in our presentation, you'll get a chance to meet them on campus, talk to them, find out when their meetings are, and what events that they're putting on.
And then lastly, we have our annual Get Into Goucher Day. It's a huge tradition here on campus, which is a huge carnival event, which will take place Friday, September the 11th.
Right. So if you have any questions throughout the summer, please feel free to contact us. Our email address is listed. If you have orientation specific questions, we also have our first year at goucher.edu address there as well. Our office is located in Mary Fisher 106. That is the building that is on the bottom of the PowerPoint. So please feel free to come and visit us during the semester once you get here. Before that, you can also follow us at our various pages on Instagram. So our first one is Goucher_OSE. That is our main office page. We also have our student engagement team, which Denzel talked about, Goucher.set. As well as our student government, which is Goucher StuGov. And then lastly, again, as new students, we will be introducing our orientation staff to you and give you important updates before you get to campus. And that will be under the Goucher NSP Instagram page. So thank you so much for tuning into this portion. Next, I will pass it over to Tiffany Justice, who will talk to you all about campus safety.
Great. Thank you, Erica and Denzel. My name is Tiffany Justice. I serve as the director of the Office of Campus Safety, and I use she, her pronouns. So moving into the structure of campus safety, there's myself, my assistant director, Shawnee Williams, operations manager, Donovan DeGrosse, and then I also have a lead supervisor and a communications supervisor, and then the remaining staff that I have that will likely be the folks you see the most are security advisors. And so we are located in Hubeck Hall. We are in Robinson on the ground floor. Our office is directly across from the Office of Residential Life. We are 24/7, 365 operation, and our phone number is listed here, 410-337-6111. And that number will also be printed on your one cards once you receive them. Here's our mission statement. I won't go through it word for word, but it is kind of the driving force for our department. It explicitly kind of lays out our values and the different things that we strive to accomplish each day for all of our campus community. And so I would encourage you all to jump online, read it if it interests you. And yeah. All right. And so Goucher's community principles. And so our mission statement is fundamentally kind of drawn from this. And so we have our principles that we use as our guiding force. And those principles are respect, inclusion, communication, service, and social justice, and then responsibility. And so you will find that we find and try to take every opportunity that's available to us just to ensure that we remain in alignment with these. And we also ask the same of all of our community members. And so some of the services that are provided in our office, we are all emergency first responders. So we all have CPR and first aid certifications. We do issue one cards to the entire campus, and the one card is going to be your ID that will allow you access everywhere you need to go on campus. It'll also provide you access to your meals. And so what's most important for incoming students is that you all submit your selfies. I'm sure that is something they've been asking you about. That will ensure that your move-in process is a little bit expedited and runs smoothly. Some of the other services we offer, safety escorts, and we offer that from dusk until dawn daily. And so what that looks like is potentially maybe you're arriving to campus late at night and you don't feel comfortable walking to your dorm. You can give our office a call and we'll gladly provide a safety escort for you either in car or on foot. We do perform emergency lockouts. If you lock your keys in your room or anything of the sort, we will respond to assist you. There is a fee after you accrue 3 instances, but we do provide that service. We also house the campus's lost and found. Goucher is actually really good about returning lost equipment and items. And so should you lose anything, you can respond over to our office and we'll check to see if it's been turned in. And then lastly, we house vehicle registration and parking enforcement in our office. So if you are bringing a vehicle on campus, you will register online and then you will respond to our office to collect your decal that needs to go inside your vehicle. And so reporting to our office, we have a multitude of ways that we receive notice. First and foremost, and probably the most common, is via telephone. And so a phone number is listed there again. Online, we have some different forms that are accessible to you. We have a silent witness form. And sometimes what that might look like is you may be aware of something that you may want to make us aware of, but you want to report anonymously, and you are allowed to do that. And so a silent witness form can be found online. Report a threat, right? Maybe you overheard something that made you a little bit uneasy, or you saw something that made you uncomfortable. We ask that you report any of those instances anytime you hear them or see them. And then we have a general email. So a lot of times, if folks are having issues maybe with their one card or somehow their access isn't working, we ask that you use our general email, and that is officeofcampussafety@goucher.edu. And then we also have a feedback email. So if you want to tell us how great of a job we're doing or where we need to improve, you can submit that to us at campussafetyfeedback@goucher.edu. And so just continuing on from there a bit, there are some other things that we like to be made aware of. We have a hazard reporting form. Sometimes that might look like you notice that a light bulb is out in a stairwell, or maybe a handrail is loose. from a wall and creating a hazard. You can report those things to us, and we'll get them over to the appropriate party. The other thing mentioned here is Campus Security Authority, and what that is um, a campus security authority is the technical term for a mandatory reporter. And so at Goucher, everyone is a mandatory reporter, faculty and staff that I am speaking to. And then if you become a student employee, you also become a mandatory reporter. And so there is a CSA reporting form online. There are specific things that we have to be made aware of as an institution and have to report. And so by utilizing that form, it'll capture all of the information we need, and you'll submit that and it'll come over to us. Next is the app that we use, Campus Shield app. And so online, if you go on Goucher's website, you'll go and type in Goucher Help /Campus Shield, and it'll bring up the instructions of how you can put the app on your phone. The Campus Shield app essentially serves almost as a personal panic alarm. And so there is a way that you can either slide or press one button. I'm not sure which updated version it is just yet. That will alert us right away. There are also some other pretty cool features that you can use. Perhaps you go for a jog and you set a timer on your phone, and using this app, maybe you set the timer for 20 minutes. The app will alert your phone in 20 minutes. It'll ask you, hey, are you okay? You select yes. It's done and it's over with. If you should not respond, then you will have pre-designated folks that you've entered into the app that it will alarm and alert should you not respond to that prompt. So it's a pretty cool app. I would encourage everybody to download it. Campus blue light emergency phones. So we have, I believe, 13 or 14 blue light emergency phones all around campus. They are just another means of alerting us. You'll see them on your tours or when you arrive. It's a simple press of a button on the front of that structure that you see there. It'll ring directly to our office. And then there's also a camera that will activate upon the button being pressed. That'll just allow our staff to see behind you as you are continuing to speak to us through the device there. Emergency procedures guides. You all should have these in your dorm rooms once you arrive. Probably not the most interesting read, but it is pertinent information. And so I would encourage everybody to make yourselves familiar with it, know where to find it. It'll tell you things like where to shelter in place should we encounter any type of weather emergency, talk to you about some other security protocols and procedures that are prevalent throughout the campus. Next is our emergency notification system, and so we call it E2 Campus, and you will be able to go online and register for E2 Campus. It is a mass emergency notification system. I would ask that every single person put this on your phones. It is a means of us communicating with everyone simultaneously in the event we have an emergency. And sometimes we are using it for things like inclement weather, right? If we have maybe a large snowstorm and class is going to be delayed, you don't want to be the person sitting in class at 8. You don't have to be there until 10. So put this on your phones so that you are in the know and that we can reach you at the times we need to. I spoke a little bit earlier about parking enforcement being housed in our office, and so we oversee that. Thank you. And so what that looks like is, again, if you are bringing a vehicle on campus, you will need to register your vehicle with our office. We will send out information at the beginning of the semester about how to do that and the timeline that you have to do that, and then you'll need to respond and get a decal to ensure that we can identify your vehicle at all times. We do have a towing and boot policy if there are habitual offenders then those things can add up, and they can become costly. So I would just encourage you all to follow the policy, register your vehicles, and adhere to all the parking regulations that we have. We are a non-smoking campus. That goes for any and everything. And although marijuana is legal in the state of Maryland, it is not allowed on campus. And so this next slide here talks a bit about marijuana and its use. I'm not going to read it verbatim, but essentially, although Maryland is a state that allows recreational use, as it stands, any institution that receives financial funding from the government, we cannot allow any type of drugs on campus. And so marijuana cannot be utilized on campus. Next up is our firearms and other dangerous weapons policy. And we can go to the next slide here. I am going to read this in its entirety. And so no weapons as defined below are allowed on Goucher's premises, including in vehicles parked on campus, except for the exceptions listed. This prohibition applies to those who have a valid permit to carry a concealed weapon. The term weapon includes any potentially dangerous object or substance that is designed to or traditionally used to inflict harm, including but not limited to the following: firearms, including any weapon or instrument from which a shot, projectile, or other object may be discharged by force, whether operable or inoperable, loaded or unloaded. Any BB gun, pellet gun, air rifle, or paintball gun. Any replica firearm or sword, including decorative. Martial arts weapons, any bomb or other explosive material. Knives, other than an ordinary pocket knife carried in a closed position with a blade of 3 inches or less, or knives designed for cooking and eating. Switchblades, any billy club, nunchuck, blackjack, bludgeon, metal knuckles, slingshot, razor, or ice pick. Illegal or potentially dangerous chemicals, fireworks, or any instrument which, by its nature or circumstances, may be reasonably construed as a weapon, are not allowed. I would ask that you all familiarize yourselves with our weapons policy. All right, and next is our campus safety annual security report. And what this is it is a document that has to be released every year. We publish it October 1st of each year. It can be found online. Our 2024 version should be online currently. It talks about different crimes that we are mandated to report. It'll give you numbers. And so typically parents are interested in this, but all of our material is there. It talks about all of our policies on campus, and that can be found online. And last but not least, you can follow us and find us on Instagram. Our page is at Goucher_campus safety. Again, we thank you all for your time. Appreciate you joining us.